Hey there, language learners. Welcome to Learning English with Podcast, where we make mastering English fun and easy. Let's dive into today's episode.
Welcome to Fluency Boost, podcast every day. Today, we have a very useful topic for everyday life, English for taking public transport. Bus, train, taxi. If you travel in a city or if you plan to travel abroad someday, today's practice will help you feel confident. We will speak slowly, simply, and clearly, so you can follow and repeat with us.
Yes, public transport English is important. When you go to the bus stop, the train station, or when you get into a taxi, you need simple sentences, and today we will practice them together. You don't need long sentences or perfect grammar. We will focus on real phrases people use every day.
First, think about public transport in your life. Maybe you take a bus to school. Maybe you take a train to work. Maybe you use a taxi sometimes. Today, you will learn how to ask for a ticket, how to ask for the price, and how to understand directions. Just relax and listen. You are learning step by step.
Let's begin with the bus. Imagine you are at a bus stop. You see a bus coming. You want to go to the city center. Simple English can help you. Listen to this sentence. Does this bus go to the city center? You can repeat after us, in your mind or out loud. Slow, calm, confident.
Now imagine you are already on the bus and you need to pay or buy a ticket. You can say, "One ticket, please," or "How much is the ticket?" These are easy, clear sentences, and they work everywhere in the world.
Good. Now let's practice for trains. At a train station, you might say, "I need a ticket too." For example, I need a ticket to London, or wherever your destination is. You can also ask, "What time is the next train?" Simple, useful, real English for real travel situations.
And for taxis, maybe you stop a taxi or call one. You can say, "I want to go too." For example, "I want to go to the airport." Or you can say, "Please take me to this address," and show the driver on your phone. This is very common and very helpful.
You see, with just a few sentences, you can travel confidently. Public transport English doesn't need to be difficult. What you need is practice calm speaking and courage to try. We will continue practicing more useful travel sentences, and we will also do slow role play. So you can repeat and feel comfortable using these phrases in real life. Let's keep going. Slowly and simply. Imagine again you are at the bus stop. The bus arrives, and you want to be sure it's the right one. You can say, "Excuse me, does this bus stop near the mall?" Or if you're not sure about where to get off, "Can you tell me when we reach the mall?" These sentences help you feel safe when traveling. You don't need to know every stop. You just need one clear question. People are usually happy to help.
Yes, and here are more helpful expressions. Listen and repeat in your mind. Where is the bus stop? Where is the train station? Which line should I take? How long does it take? Short, useful questions. They help you understand directions and timing.
Now, imagine you are inside the bus. You want to sit, but the bus is busy. Someone may say, "Sorry, this seat is taken." Or you can ask, "Is this seat free?" Simple phrases that help you move politely and confidently.
For trains, there are also common signs and phrases you might hear. Let's practice. Next stop. Final stop. Platform number 3. Please keep your ticket. Hearing and recognizing these phrases makes travel easier and calmer.
And now, think about being in a taxi again. You might want to ask the driver to go faster or slower. You can say, "Please go a little slower." Or you can go a bit faster, please. And if you want to check price before the ride, how much is it to go there? These are very normal polite sentences travelers use.
Take a moment and notice how simple everything sounds. This is the secret. Real-life English is not complicated. It's short, clear, and practical. And you are learning it right now, slowly and confidently. You are building travel English, the English that keeps you safe, comfortable, and independent. You should feel proud of yourself for practicing.
Let's practice natural travel moments together. Imagine you are about to enter the bus. The driver looks at you, you smile and say, "Hello, one ticket, please." Then you might add, "I want to go to the central station. Can you tell me when we get there?" Very simple, very clear. This kind of English builds connection and confidence.
Now, picture yourself on the train. You find your seat. You want to be polite, so you tell the person next to you, "Excuse me, is this seat free?" And after you sit down, maybe someone is blocking the aisle and you need to pass. You can say, "Sorry, can I get through?" These small, everyday phrases make traveling easier, and they are friendly and polite.
Sometimes you might need help understanding announcements, so you can ask someone near you, "What did they say? Is this the right stop? Do I need to change trains here?" You don't need complicated grammar. Just short questions help you travel confidently.
Yes, and when you're in a taxi, maybe the driver asks you, "Where would you like to go?" You can answer, "Please take me to the train station," or "I need to go to the city center." And if you want to stop somewhere, you can say, "Please stop here." Direct, respectful, and easy.
Travel English isn't about sounding perfect. It's about being clear. It's about being polite. And most importantly, it's about being calm. When you stay calm, your brain understands better and speaks better.
So, as you listen, imagine yourself moving through a station, getting on a bus, riding a train, or sitting in a taxi. You are not only learning these sentences, you are practicing real-life situations in your mind. This prepares you for real travel. It makes the world feel easier and more friendly. You are doing great. Keep going. Keep repeating. Each sentence is one more step toward confidence.
Let's keep building confidence step by step. Now, imagine you are already traveling and something changes. Maybe the bus is late. You can ask someone nearby, "Is the bus delayed? What time will it come?" These questions are simple, but they help you get information quickly.
And sometimes you need to ask someone for directions at the station. You can say, "Excuse me, where is platform 5? Which bus goes to the airport? Do I need to buy a ticket here?" Short questions keep communication clear and stress-free.
If someone gives you information, you can respond politely with, "Thank you. I understand. I appreciate your help." And if you didn't hear clearly, don't worry. Just say, "Can you repeat that, please? Can you speak more slowly?" Asking for help is not weakness. It is confidence.
Yes, asking questions is communication, and communication is success. Now picture yourself holding your bus or train card. You need to check balance. You can say, "How do I top up my card? Where can I buy a ticket?" Or, "If the machine doesn't work, I need help with the machine." Real, everyday English, nothing complicated.
Sometimes travel can feel fast and busy. But remember, you can control your pace. Speak slowly. Take your time. Even one sentence spoken clearly is good communication. You don't need to rush. You don't need to speak like a native. You only need to speak in a way that helps you communicate.
And when you arrive at your stop, you can say to the driver, "Thank you. Have a good day." Travel English is also kindness English. Kindness always helps communication.
You are training your travel English gently, calmly, and confidently. With every phrase you learn, you open doors to movement, doors to new places, doors to new experiences. You are not only learning English, you are learning freedom to move in the world. Just keep breathing, keep listening, and keep speaking. Slowly, you are doing very well.
Let's imagine one more helpful situation. You arrive somewhere new and you need to check directions again before leaving the station. You can ask someone, is this the right stop for the museum? Or am I in the right place? These simple questions help you feel safe and confident when traveling in a new area.
And maybe you want to use maps on your phone. You can say, I'm looking for this place. Then show the map. This is very common today, and it makes communication easier, even if your English is simple. Technology supports you. You are not alone.
Let's practice some polite travel expressions together. Excuse me, could you help me? I'm not from here. I'm learning English. When people hear you say, I'm learning English, they usually speak slowly and kindly. People around the world respect effort.
Yes, most people want to help you. Travelers understand each other. Everyone has asked for directions before. Everyone has been confused at a station before. You are doing what millions of people do every day, learning to move confidently in new places.
And you are practicing in a calm way. Slow English is not a problem. Slow English is strong English. It is clear, respectful, and confident. You don't need to speak fast to be understood. You only need simple sentences and a brave heart.
So as you walk through a station in your imagination, tell yourself, I can communicate. I can ask for help. I can travel with English. Believe it. Because it's true. You are learning real travel English. You are gaining real power. You are becoming more confident every minute.
And right now, all you're doing is listening, breathing, imagining, and learning. This is peaceful learning. No rush, no pressure, just gentle improvement. You are doing amazing. Keep staying curious. Keep repeating these phrases in your mind or softly to yourself. Each time you grow stronger and more ready for the world.
Before we finish today, take a moment to notice how far you've come. You've practiced simple, clear English for buses, trains, and taxis. You've learned polite ways to ask questions, check directions, and communicate confidently. Every sentence you repeat, every phrase you remember is a step toward freedom and independence while traveling.
Exactly. Remember, travel English is not about perfection. It's about clarity, politeness, and courage. You don't need to rush. You don't need to speak fast. You only need to keep practicing slowly, gently, and consistently. Every small effort counts.
Thank you for joining us today and taking these small, powerful steps in your English journey. You are learning skills you can use in the real world, and that is something to be proud of.
This is Alexa.
And I'm Nick.
Thank you for listening to Fluency Boost podcast every day. Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy your journey with English. Bye.